But I didn't see if I was wearing pants of my you can decapitate my hands so the citizens that rape me, that steal my money, that steal my vehicles, that get in the way of mercy money, are trying to see the discharge of my pants. I'm going to bring to the door myself. In a barrel. I'm Milwaukee. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm a Central Market. I'm money for food. Seeking the death penalty for everyone that steals from me. Seeking the death penalty for everyone that gets in the way of mercy. Yeah, first. Anyways, I posted earlier, guys. At the top of the hour. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a small. Oh, I'm new. Oh, I'm all day. Anyways, if you want to hop, good thing that I showed my anatomy, right? I don't sound like a little bit, and neither do my kids. Porque he doesn't want to spell out his feelings for me. Die already. I want to keep your money in your dinner spot at the restaurant. These people actually give a fuck about it. He could have done it. Okay. What? Por eso ellos se quedan con la que está papi también. I know. Relax for now. Miren esto, gente, miren esto. Third eviction? He wants to rape me in my parents' home because they have a view of the beach and the mountain. Get in line or have you learned? That's why I'm seeking the penalty for evidence. Wants to take me back to when I was They're perfect. There's the girls, they have so much attention. Most likely also it's someone pestering them like, give me your dick, give me your dick. I want to be better than you today. Give me your dick. And they're like, I don't know how to do this. Girl, you spend more nights in my apartment. Could have married you. And you're like, give me your dick, give me your dick. You're who called me when I'm like, what? The kitchen post as an insult towards it. Yeah, and I could have a baby there in between and not be present in the picture. He wants to cry. Verónica Castro, Laura Zapata. Is that how he wakes up every day? Con Verónica Castro, Talía y Laura Zapata. She says I could have had a baby with her right there in between already. And then not be pictured. Para fiasco. So that's why he tries to beat me up. The nightmare. Ustedes no me van a trying to invitar para que me mataran todos. For real. What? What? Es que no, ellos compiten por levantarse con Laura Zapata, Talía, Verónica Castro todos los días and they like talk to me like you're a telenovela actress. Entonces, como que ahora voy a buscar agua. Like, vengo ahora a buscar agua. Like, porn script. Should be quiet instead of this. I don't think about him that way ever. I think I've seen him in Tampa. I didn't like the scheme that they want to do with my friend who buy it. But that's his preserve his life. Take two illegal prostitutes with him almost. Two people say to Andrew, it was Fulano that walked up to her and said, my friend wants to buy you a drink. And I ended up in bed with Arlene. I wasn't even trying to have sex with Arlene, but it was my friend that orchestrated that for me. And don't look at it. I know. That's how I'm trying to. Always growing. I buy food for my kids. Basic. Mira, esta fueron la mejor madre. A esta le pagan, nada más porque siempre tiene varias planas and she won't ever get a gray hair. Ever. Va a tener 90 años y no va a tener ni un pelo gris. Dice. So, como esta le abre el culo, el cuello, la cara, un zapato y como dice que por estar velándola con ropa y un zapato. Y el culo del mueve. No lo mueve. Pero, I know what people. Yeah. Oh. Esta es la mamá. Esta is mother extraordinaire. Porque never misses the Happy Father's Day. Compra un barco que no tienes el dinero. Y abres nalgas. Y quiero más y 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 más. Porque si FaceTime me prostituí legalmente por un BMW, pues. Tú hay cosas. Laugh at these people. Están prostituyendo. Esto sí se financia like at the most 60 payments of how much? Ellas por un ride en un carro prestado, ni siquiera regalado. Da un asco. Ew. La que le dio un peplum baby when he's 6 years old, ¿no? Posiblemente. Porque por eso es muy importante mantener su barriga plana y no comer así. Suero con ella. Cuando él la preñó. Porque ella es la que está, baby, ¿qué me puedes contar de tus classmates? Para ver a quién. All of those sixth graders are so cute. Es una vieja verde de los 4 años. Hermoso. What else? So all Menorito 9 years younger than me. Classmates and her impregnated her possibly with a plum baby. She claims being raped to rape. She's a pedophile. Oh, I don't need to get exonerated by the police. Is this fun? There's fun. So no. There's, but to some people out there in the general public, they videos of when they're raped me. Also, unless they lost the videos, they drug me and raped me. I'm like that video Corazon de Center. I think that was Alex. Same shit. Menorito 9 years younger than me. And I bought a charcuterie just for the fun of it. ¿A quién pueda interesar? Dear stranger, what is that? 10 years younger than me or 20 years younger than me? What else? So, what else? Oh, that guy with the platinum hair. I featured him already on a best of them. Like I do that. I don't chase them ever. I don't go on looking for them. When my vagina's shaved and look like Frankenstein that is just trying to put up to pieces I can't decipher just yet. If available, just literally ask her. Oh, it's so easy. My dad praises me for the type of people that supports Bumble as a dating app. Porque a lot of people are under the impression de que el hombre tiene que pagar as in illegal prostitution, as to making women a weak sex. And Bumble is the power of women initiating and making that decision. What else? What else? What else? What else? If you're a man, you have to go into it knowing that maybe you would have said like hi and give it a great life and it would have been great. But you have to get over it quickly. Anyways, I went really from home. And I still have it. I always spam. Did they violate the social media manager at Rabon and saying Arlene doesn't have manners? She won't remove you from spam. What would a better way as the creative to be like, oh, that piece of shit wrote to me? Rabon, I want off right. What else? I want coffee. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm born. You poor thing. Just save that picture and annoy my grandkid if I have one. But I won't with poor thing. Look at your mommy right there when she was one. I wish you. But to me, when I see it, I think you poor thing. But I initially see very confident that's exactly how I sit at the beach. For real, there's no tapate, no, es que it looks like a place like Nina, like if you were nude. Allá esa gente que piensa mal. You shouldn't ever have to change your demeanor unless someone actually makes you shiver. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want to show the shorts. My legs don't have cellular. I want a pair of freaking money. So, for real, look at this American Eagle Outfitters. And they continue because they're like, so, was that hurts like oh, saying those jeans are American Eagle. They wouldn't want someone to give me money based on like, what if those are page? People are allowed to make mistakes like that. Full disclosure doesn't mean I'm gonna live with you and you're gonna show me your caca like you're trying. Wanna see every one of my power moments? What else? But not that pretty. Anyways, I want coffee. I'm having coffee and bread. Maybe. Can I afford it? I don't want to leave. I'm heading to Harvard Library if I don't receive money for a bus pass. When my current pass expires with bread, I did. Like I can buy the day before my pass expires. and provisions for a few days. And then, like, the odd day, I can ask for a free pass. We got at Juliana's groceries. Not mine either. La Prima is an influencer. And these people think that if she does the right thing, the FBI wouldn't come her and to be laying on para tanto. Okay. What also is trying to teach us Indian a lesson that is not our groceries, okay? And hey, I get one. I want fun that I'm anyways, it's Juliana's grocery. No, literally took someone hostage once, like India from India heritage, to take this, or a relative of a relative of a relative that made promise in front of me, and that is Juliana's girl. Mr. Station. What she said next? Pero we're in a country where people get on their vehicles público o pon, déjame aquí, o camina to a convenience store without having to be shielding with armor. Literally, I don't give a shit if he has PTSD because it could have been like that 8 years before my birth. Kill yourself if you can't deal with it. Is the reason, like, it's on a towel. Kill yourself. You can't deal with peace. What else? Definitely having fun. Do I want bread? Oh, I have white bread in my that I may eat. What else? So they sabotage everything that I do. It causes my kids to separate, but I have a modus operandi separate. So that's why it's easy to ignore them. It's been premeditated. He raised Kirsten Lopez and said, Kirsten, Arlene. Wait until Arlene's kids get removed from her. I just pray for Edgar Munoz Carrero. Like, God damn. I just I have been trying to impress Christina or support her into being a good mother. What else? Please stop showing us your nipples because you're gonna breastfeed one. With that caption. What else? Because some people do like, I'm so bashful. It's like just send a straight up picture of your nipples next time, and no one will judge you for it. Anyways, I'm bored. So there was no talk even about Kirsten Lopez. Sarah's Francis, and it's like, excuse me, I must interrupt. Kirsten, mother of all time, beyond Taylor Swift. Yeah, she hates Chinese and Dalit. Soros Soros was there. She didn't say, what is it? Kirsten Lopez is gonna be the best mother of all time. What do you think they tried to kill me? Those fiends. Another meme. More cheese. Porque I have cousins in La India and I'm speaking that. That they're like when my boyfriend breaks up. I just picture of just a little girl. It's muy important to my friend. What else? More cheese. More cheese. What is the bank from? Is that what a Publix bank is from? Or Walmart? Hi, my love. I'm calling to say hi and I love you. I will call you again tomorrow. He has multiple backpacks again. Is that the same Billabong that was already in another picture? We take care of our belongings. We don't use them often. Yes, take a backpack with him. What else? 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 So yes, it may. But over my dead body, you will ever see me repeat over they come back. There's so many gonna do answer. They'll come back. Those memories will come back. Hi, my love. I'm going to say tomorrow. One more. A gold one that's brand new. Maybe the brown one because it's the color. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Definitely that black one with silver, also from the Rebecca Minkoff website. Ugh, that old black from Posh Live had something similar. Él me la robó y se la dio a the sister of the traveling Kaka. As if please make a statement. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I like that mint one too. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want them all. When they sold out in 2020, I said, I did it. We did it. Like I typed that post, and I'm like, I only have 3 left. And I think one of I showed up like my prima from La India and said, what the fuck is this? So after I learned about that, back then how my prima only had 3 purses left. Like, okay, so I need to die now or what? Money? But I was just geeked on the Frost Banks and the Frost Tower. They're waiting closer. That's Didi Dendali's husband. That's Jennifer Maribas's husband. That's Selena Gomez. I wouldn't ever mess with. Those relationships are like so solid, guys. Like you don't want to mess up with them. They're like our rhythm. Our rhythm is the we steal from you and we want to prostitute ourselves and then laugh at you. That's our rhythm. Ew, ew, ew. Lo que hace la droga. Jennifer Maribasquez, her talent is that she knows how to poof marijuana like out of her ears too. On her period, they have blood too. I've heard. Wow, it's like so amazing. So thank you. Next, I'm serious here about the death penalty because thinking on it, like, remember when this was the United States and now it's Puerto Rico? Shit like that happens sometimes. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Okay, oops. What did I do with the Soviet Union? And Yugoslavia. Hopefully it's for the best. What else today? So if anything happens to Dana can on your phone to make decisions for me due to the scared, that will get me the quickest recuperation with no suffering in really good conditions. So they've trafficked me into an apartment with roaches so that if I ever I'm in an accident, I may even have paid for myself, like save my piggyback money and said, Mr. Vijayarat, write down my what is that? What's that called? My living will, my after death. And he has trafficked me into poverty because he wants to kill me. This Andrew, and I'm talking to mi capizano, este basura. But I may have a living will and everything that states that the do people sometimes they're like really like or Mr. Villarreal here or other is who can make those decisions for her. And these people, they're like, ya quiere mañana, pero que ya no han ni llegado ni va a llegar así. They're making plans with. Yes, thank you. I'm so fucking grateful for my ex. I'm bored. I would have gifted Gini Jandaliris everything from the lingerie. From the lingerie to wear on her wedding night with a as the relative of both those. The the sacó Andrew Ivas que the same thing desde la taza para que se tome café en mi casa, I mean en la casa de ella. Que vaya the lingerie on her wedding night, she doesn't have to pick it. Sometimes one receives so many, one says like, oh, I bought it, but I wear it another day. What else? Nosotros somos viejos para que lleguen por lo menos al supermercado para usar. What else? What else? What else? What else? Do they get excited as if I'm officiating like this wedding? They're like, baby, you've been my illegal prostitute for so long. I'm just gonna marry you, make it official so I'm not embarrassed. Alba y a Marilis González Soto le hubiese regalado lo mismo de lingerie for the wedding night for both of them. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? La cuchara comer. What else? These families are taking. Want me to be a fool and say to laugh because that's also their priority too. Ladies, I'm not taken. Y ese baile, oh my god, y se prostituyó y le bailó desnudo con el pene colgando 20 veces. ¿A cuántos cristianos en él? Bla, 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 bla. Ya, con tres de mis closest primas. From there, mamándome las tetas y disfrutándolo. I need to too. Slightly uneven, but these were the ones that had an issue. You can decapitate Jennifer Mari Vasquez, you can decapitate. Déjame usar eso en su sense, rape me the only money that can receive money. You can decapitate Lili Suarez, you can decapitate Jose Marilis González Soto. Same for Selena Gomez, si quería, the lingerie for their wedding night. Both of them, even like a bra for him, Berlin. They think that this is how royalty behaves when it's from far away in their sector because with the well wishes. Sí, ay, me bañé. They are disgusting. Anyways. So, you can decapitate everyone that's trying to put me in a wheelchair and trying to traffic me into my parents' home. As to separate Jane Trelawney from me, the same as Crystal. What a vehicle person 9 years from me is that I can't get it down right now. Okay, what is it? My starvation made him get fat. Richie Hale that hates me. What else he hates me? Did they kill him from starvation? So I kill myself or to blame me like see you the illegal prostitute. Now Richie died. Okay, that's their favorite. They're reciting their favorite telenovela lines. I'm born. I'm born. Such bad thing. I'm born. So what a problem. They want to expose to me that I'm not a virgin, that I didn't have my kids with me. I treat everyone that I've had sex like on next day on the road. No me voy a cocinar para ti. Yeah. Where's the chef? Where's the chef? My parents. They're like, you want to define lifesaver? Instagram, like I can cook so yummy. But if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna be like, where's the chef? Where's the chef? have a right to be that way. I want coffee. I'm spending money on coffee. I need to pick me up. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, if it's this joke towards me, I hope that Juliana's grocery is such a did I already do the promo? That it doesn't suffer. Even if the food is to waste, there's plenty of food for people. Have you seen HEB? Y que ella se muera con toda esta comida. Poor man. If they're stealing from me, that happens. That happens. Anyways, I just posted. Porque privately he was like, so you're gonna need a boat for this. If that was him, and I'm like, boy, I don't like shopping anywhere else than the Miami. Though I was a Goodwill, so I won't trust you. If that's all your parents from like at 39. Porque they're trying to keep alive, but I won't say maybe like there's a gift involved, so Andrew can't kill it or steal it. What else? What else? In the name of Jesus Christ, I imagine him to be an alcoholic most of the days because that's cheap on Social Security. 1 meal a day. Stay skinny. Dies young. And on the days that he finds a jeva, that pays for everything for him. There's plenty of witnesses that around him. What else? Please teach your children how to share from like a very young age. He's scared that the FBI is going to take his daddy away. He's been sucking his dad's dick for how many years? Like a child is celebrate like a child. Dad's dick. He holds trial. Dad died. And there's people lining up for it. Like, get out of the way, girl. Don't show your lingerie. Don't show your moves. Don't show your food pictures because he could get serious after his parents die. And I don't want to be him, but I want to win this. I want to win this. Doesn't Adam Sandler have a movie about gringas literally like fighting over a wedding ring just to kill people? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyways, I'm gonna shop today. And I just feel is entertaining people that Carolyn, she's trying to make Richard jealous of my friend. Carolyn, she's trying to make her happiness jealous of Richard. Were we on back together? And how did they behave? Oh, she has been disrespectful. I'm seeing. that this isn't me trying to make if you love it that way. I sometimes get an erection by me. Like, leech, no leech. Non leech, hater, leech, killer. What else? What else? What else? What else? I can't help it to get an erection around here. Sometimes I have moments with Jaden where I'm like, what's he say? Just a little dance. Please. For the moment of time, they wanted to been doing America. There's what else? What else? Ooh, I'm so making Richie jealous right now. I think starving. That too. Do they do that? They're like, mira, Jorge, tú no tienes ni dinero para comer hoy. And bring a time cheesecake factory. What else? Jorge Avilés es quesadilla. Y lloriqueando en 2017 que no tiene dinero para comer. They wanted to put it in, for me to put it in prison. Damn right, I'm gonna put it in writing que tengo hambre y no tengo dinero para comer. What? What else? Look at me, put it in writing. So that everyone sees it. Later, I disorder of his business that is, oye, no se tiró un peo. Pero llevó a nadie a la universidad. Parece que iba a haber un macho porque tenía un traje pues. Un poco más son así. Si yo estuviera en Puerto Rico, un poco más serían así porque they're disrespectful. Nena, pero ¿para dónde tú vas? Sí. Most of the times to my own bedroom. What else? What else? What else? Sometimes I take myself out to eat. What's up with Marshalls? Do I need to have these in different colors? Definitely. Rockets literally bought three. It couldn't even amount to the price of one. And it's like what was closest to me because they didn't get on the Air Force Base in the school, and I'm planning to homeschool them. But that's why they steal my money so that they can infiltrate. So Evelyn de Jesus, Cuero Arqueros, and her kids were there. From like maldita sea, I waited literally to the day before school started at McDowell Air Force Base to enroll them. Porque I wanted to homeschool them. I didn't have the money. And I talk everything once with he has the money for that. He already said to me, I'm not going to give you your money, so but I still volando el dinero. What else? 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 One of my primas supposedly was abused, or they made that shit up too. And they went on to say that, what is it? What was I? And I work in my apartment. So the answer is no, nene. Si tu pene te está preguntando todo el día, Arlene, que no. The answer is no. The answer is no. Un carajo over my dead body, but I don't want to die either. What else? 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 Congratulations to Rosaura Soto Rosa that you did it. Me violaste, me robaste todo mi dinero, and then you turn her into a globetrotter just to be like, she's younger than you, and she already traveled the planet with us. Es bueno, él se cree que yo escucho eso. Yo digo, okay, next doormat moment. Next punching bag moment, please. Ew, they're disgusting. That's not worth a response ever. Human rights exist. Ay, ¿dónde está este ice cream? How do I sleep? No, even when you use that stupid. It's another concern. That first video experience. He thinks that I'll go to jail for bumping into someone, especially when he steals from me because it's my hunger. Yeah. This is me as a hostage. Anyways, it's $40 hostage. I should write this. I like what is it? Slicing my own bagel with a knife rather than with that thing. Very Harry and Sally have gone on to slice their bagel. Did I eat fruit too? I don't know. What was on your salad before you ate it? They eat roaches. They're the eternal baby. What? Here. Byron. I'm gonna visit Sugars next week and slap some at the strip club. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Or something right now. Anyways, you can decapitate Benjamin Suarez on the side. Nah, Rick. That's the only money that get in the way of receiving money. That's the only vehicles. Non-amen. That have caused Richie's and I relationship to us. We will know how happy we love. Just say that I'm really so raping him. Nothing, just I love you. Like, maldita sea, I keep getting like, I can't be with you. That's who he's pursuing. You can't just stay pursuing that shit. They lure me in, they try to be like, but that's what he's pursuing. Uh-huh. Where's me every time that I find someone attractive, like whatever, it works. Next, my parents said we can continue funding this. I'm like, then you may not be gauging everyone's feelings involved if you keep throwing money out to the wrong guy for me. Where is it? More. In what category does that pertain to? The weather, maybe? Or is that like a um, that's me. Every single time. You're not pursuing me, okay? Then they're like, knock, knock, knock on his door, pursue me, give me attention. Dude, thank you next, thank you next, thank you next. You see the difference? I'll shoot Andrew if I hear from him. Don't do soft touches. You can't kill me with that. Don't tell me. Still fine. In the meantime, congratulations to Mrs. Gomez. Miss Venegas. Okay, I'm debating a crush, I guess you know. Well, that was in my home with him. That could have been you right there. That guy doesn't want the second person. I was at my own party, my own face. How did I get here? It wasn't teleférico. That was they were trying to make everything really. June, I was in the kitchen with him. Y él sacó de la basura. I was dancing on my coffee table. Como si se la las babas así bien fuerte. That could have been you. Like, how did I get here? Who do I do first? No wonder. Shower right now. I'll dry. Or reading a book by myself. Or giving it up to Mark Zuckerberg, who semi-raped me because then whatever, I'm never gonna see you. Project's over, done. You're not even gonna be invited to the party if there's one. Porque what's next? He was gonna plan blow up the building with all of us there. Porque one of them got a gun and Antonio Cabezano and that day when walked up to someone, got his gun and like, bye people. One doesn't grab the baby daddy because that could make him react, both of them. I'm the only one that left her. I'm going to go down. Who's calling the National Guard for? It's how they joke afterwards. Like, por lo menos, I know. Not if all of us, or 99% of us, were just so they cling on to those happenings. What's the other meme? Oh, that's so. What? is it not free? My bus pass expires in 6 days. I said that one. Then había look out from now on or somewhere my family over. And days later, people were like, but let me rape you. Por filita. The disparity of those of us that obey the law and those that those are the names. So is what I should be thinking. Since when are her when does she take herself out by herself? I'm gonna post that for the stalker to kill me. Which are her most frequent places that she likes to visit by herself? El Anthony Campesano ese showed up once. I was eating at Rocho's Cafe. Oop-de-doo, some of these people have been there. Más ejemplos de people have been to Rocho's Cafe for schools or anything. No, ya eso pasó antes de hacer. Hyatt. What? Here. And what? He may have been reading me like if I'm a child that needs to use the toilet. So everything that people are saying, I'm processing it. Like that sounds fun, even if it is like it. And then my brain rejects it. Or really, I didn't need to know that. Or I'll be there next time in San Diego. What else? What else? What else? So he thinks he's educating me. Possibly. I'm the bigger. No. No. What if you like to know about pussy? Memes all over. Again, when I said in 20 something, stop with the biting me. You serious? It's so annoying. I imagine some people take these pictures and have it on their group chat. Illegally crossed. Just without the boy in it. Wouldn't you like to know? Then they scowl for them. And they're like, oh, Jennifer Aniston. I paid that day for you knowing my name. And uses that picture every time that someone else. So post. Oh, we don't do that with one or two people. Mr. doing it. They do that for me with Ross too, don't they? There's like Ross for friends. What? What? Bo- I am bored. What else? What else? Did they find those people in the picture? Why? What else? What else? What else? They find those people in the picture. But why? Did they have Jaden cannot introduce themselves? Or if I held them back from having sex with those people by saying we're going to the beach just us four, and then casually one of my kids saying, it's still human trying. I'm trying. I don't get what this race is about. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, that's the legenda Lidia Sorenso Suarez's husband. Stay away from my man. That's Jennifer Marie Vasquez's husband. O Mayra Mendoza's husband. Ni te atrevas a ir a la plaza a bailar salsa y dañarme el día allí. Mientras yo estoy con ella allí. Oh my god, I'm being out of me. I'm really pushing down. Yeah, they're so overexposed que Televisa may not even want to give them a job. They think that's audition. They don't understand influence, respect, auditioning process, timing is everything. Oh, come on. I'm born. She's money today. So they don't. All those screenshots to blame my mommy of abuse when you're a thief is what that picture says to some people. Ew, 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 ew. That's Mayra Mendoza's husband, and Marie Vasquez's husband, Gigi Marie Suárez's husband. Él se cree que aunque I say that, I'm gonna be like, y así es como se ve mi culo, por si lo quiere. He's still running their dies, and I don't want to participate. Doesn't want to admit the polyamory. You can be both. Oh yes, thank you. Okay. What's the French fries of it? What else? Well, I would have never. I love pizza. Oh, that too. There could be demand for the Avi Blue. Also, one 115 fertile, and 120 fertile. That one is talk about that. Not hope they that. Wanna get Starbucks together? Or will Central Market bring back its pizza? Flatbread. These people are like since a baby is born. Where will be fertile? Where will be? Should I make it kind? Am I not torturing the mother enough? Someone out there is when and that group on purpose is in. You're not. You're gonna say when does the end? I'm just for that either. Can create a melody. Anyways, cook eggs once. They're great for vegetarian diet. The price of coffee is going up. The price of chocolate. Chita el pene de literalmente. It's like I've suffered, but I without. After this picture is taken, my mother told me they're trying to kill her. Oh, if she feeds me M&Ms or not. Kill good mothers just to find out if she served M&Ms or not to their children in 2020. That's in the back. What else? Nice titties. It went through a phase. Some people go through it at that age. I've heard. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Dennis and waffle without coffee or chocolate or eggs because it was not used on something that I ate. So he thought it would kill myself. That's why my dad sends $150. My dad's like $150 you can't get late, but that's the public song. Pero vela, que con $150 she'll be like, I got my coffee, I got my chocolate, I got my eggs. Also waiting for me somewhere. Not everyone cares, they're gold everywhere. He thought he would make a mockery of me privately. Of you raise the price with yourself of commodities. There aren't so much commodities. And you can't. this isn't the Walgreens. I heard a guy that holds you a gunpoint out of Walgreens instead of the Wolf of Wall Street. The amor Lorenzo tell me this thing. It seems like it's Walgreens. I think it was something. Ew. 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 Or are we doing like, okay, he released you from captivity, get to do the dinosaur interview that we were waiting for. I'm bored. I want to live off of penny hunger. If I'm financially stable. But I have like 8 in my wallet. And I'm banking on at least one of them making me not only proud, but rich one day. Another ski. Some people are like, you're trying to fuck with a national treasure and her kids. What's the least that she can get to collect? A penny. And she can take $1 into the bank, some of those pre-planned, and say, I want 100 pennies. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? More. There's some psychology other of like, why do you don't have a farm and grow your own eggs? So sometimes the government says whatever, make people think when they walk into a grocery store, how much a guy that be worse and would I be worse? Or if I were so like Kehlani is it? These eggs are worth what? Look at everyone's and there's like, well, this one, this one, this. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I love Pero I already hosted. For real, what have I not? I'm bored. I miss Daniel's Kehlani. Oh, also. What else? What else? Can't zoom it enough. Precio, precio, precio. Precio, precio. What else? 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 They have casting directors that they're like, this is their penis. What do you? Okay, Kehlani, my third cousin. Hostage, most likely, or they for me to show up without a dime, for him to say, oh, give her the casting call, but all the way in San Francisco, or somewhere in San Antonio where she can't get without money. Entonces she has to rely on the Sarah Wilson and be like, you're gonna be good, but I want you one. Cuando se dieron hablar, se hicieron así. Por eso ya se mudó aquí. para que yo la llame y yo diga, yo no puedo llegar en español y ella no me entiende, y yo no entiendo inglés. Yo no puedo llegar al casting call de Keilani all the way over here, no tengo carro, nena, y la guagua no llega. And they're like, I don't know English, please send me a pin. Maps for him to be like, well, Sarah, pick her up. Y se hicieron así las dos cuando se vieron. Or, sorry, Ganani, we're going to be poor because I couldn't take you to the casting call. All the way over there where there's no bus that gets there. At least Mandela, no. In the Lotus area, Bernie, it feels like so close, but it isn't. Pero es en what monorail. What else? What else? You can decopy this or else they try to traffic me into a job that I want more than once. Y que cuidando kids my age, que se mate. They won't inflict pain. We remove your kids from you. And now there's this job taking care of teens. They're disgusting. They don't ever be like, you have money, just do it. Please be my friend. There's no choice. It's crying literally of hunger at the corner of a sidewalk. And a police officer giving me snacks. Oh, nice shorts. Lovely outfit. So relatable too. What else? What else? So that day that even Faro kicked me out and my siblings thought that what I would remember Andrew spends how much of my money every day, $3 trillion. That I would be like, I'm gonna delete this. I don't want that beautiful guy to know that I'm poor and I'm homeless. Poor people. Who knew it? No way. What else? 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 Anyway, so I was kicked out of Havenburg for meeting and not going to sleep at the scheduled times. Entonces, Antonio Capizano se me veía back then and said that's because she used this. People were like, you know, he's a porn addict. No grown woman needs this in a homeless shelter. People go there to get shelter immediately. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Ideally, unless your insurance said the house, that pipe will be fixed like within 3 months, and you're like, I have to be here for like 3 months. And so homeless shelter said, then get a hotel room, girl, get a hotel room. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So I got to the police station. I know I was there. And I was like, the camera. And I said, I need a ride to homeless shelter. Some female showed up with a phone number, called around a few homeless shelters. The Salvation Army said they had a bed, very nice home, some water, and some snacks. And then drove me to the Salvation Army. Sí, la chava es fea. Él se cree que yo fui y le dije, "Ah, I'm the shelter." Esta tipa fea con cojones. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. And then she didn't help me as a client because she was after my pens, after my Legos, after my crayons, possibly after killing me. Because isn't that how they killed Yolanda? They gave up life for so much abuse towards her. Someone memorizes that because it's happened many times in my family of origin, but she was like the only one that gave up. So they think that because they killed Yolanda, that they're this close of me saying like whatever, I'll give in, I'll get cancer por la bendición de Jesucristo que sufrió en esa cruz que yo no vi. He might as well be Mother Goose o Teletubby. Y tú te imaginas que haya sido un Teletubby. ¿Tú te imaginas que haya sido un Teletubby? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. What is that mean? No, see, you don't forget it. Look on this cheek. Hilarious. Anyways. What else? What else? What else? You are married to Jandel? Daddy Chunky, what? Paloma, baby. Mira how I am. What? What else? What else? Is this? Oh, for real? Do they? This is my face. This is the. This is my face. This is. You must know if she's lying to her kids and be like, I just designed this. What is it? I get my nose. What else? What else? What else? What else? We have relatives. Or those weird people that usually know. What else? What else? What else? What else? Welcome to LA. There's a sign in Vegas. Sometimes I see those signs and I laugh. Like, I don't know if they ruined some photo ops for me. So I'm like, I would have done some photo op thing. And then I think so, it has to be so plain like nothing. Is that what Jaden came on to say? So literally, Dad drove by his side. Turned from like snacks. Like that. What else? What else? What else? What else? Where's the restroom? Where's the restroom? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, for real. You really call yourself a queen? If I did a number all over Daddy and Ramon Lorenzo, I would outshine you immediately. What else? What else? What else? What else? You only have my favorite, my favorite, my favorite, my favorite. I just fucking privately people that may know us or hate us maybe using this like a roast me. It could be any other picture. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't need to know unless it's hilarious and someone wants to show it to me in the right moment only. I mean, anyways, I don't like being taken hostage to confer in group chats. I had my money being stolen. So I like my solitude. You're not gonna be able to ever twist you on me. How much was their sticks? What else? What else? What else? Future Pilates instructor. People work. Have a 9 to 5 job at school. And not even once they complain. What else? 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 It's like I don't have money to homeschool my kid, and I forgot that their dad is rich, and so I'm like, whatever. Anyways, in unison, we attend school just so we can know what amnesia is. But I never miss a day. I don't need to show that to anyone. They're just stalkers. They're the worst guests at an orgy ever. I'm that girl that they've been chasing around since she was like 2 or 3 years old, trying to get laid with her, and they can't because they are men. What else? What else? What else? In unison, in 2020, who the fuck is Melvin Lorenzo? Why does he kill himself? Ew, 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 ew. She might have abused you. What else? What else? They call it your mom. They don't say grandma. Like your mom. Anyways, in later. Jada saw your notes and told me about it. What else? I love that versus in mine. I love when it looks like him. But it is, oh, it's not the purse, it's like the little thing. Little thing. Or I fell in love with her the minute that she said what else? Where's Adults wear diapers for fun? We hadn't gone into that conversation yet. They're trying to recruit them into being adults that wear diapers. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyways, oh, swimming is fun. So it's what else? The planet is the perfect place for the most part. There's some people that sadly children have heard that get killed because they're like terrible, like these people with no improvement whatsoever. I don't have that much control to let them around them possibly be literally here on my without stopping, without respect. Anyways, I own life well lived. Good to meet you. Not even our parents are that attached. What else? What is that little thing you going to do? If you must. Oh, yeah. Oh, the bus leaves at 11. I'm lost. A. Who is gonna fist fight Paddywhack? Our dad in a few years is talking about it right now over we could have been his kids. Ew. My goodness. Anyway.